Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Kevin Meredith, Fourth Sector Innovations. Good to be back. This is Coffee with Kev-innovation, and this is our weekly discussion about all things innovation, entrepreneurship, and whatever else you want to talk about. So we'll just try and get a few more people on here, but yeah, hope everybody's doing great, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of engagement today. This is an awesome week. This is my first time going to Austin. It's my first time going to South by Southwest. So this is an awesome week. It's also my wife's birthday week. So there's a lot going on, and super excited about everything. So with that, let's talk a little bit about the coffee. We are drinking coffee that we've had before, highlighted before. Sight Glass is the company. This is their Blue Boon organic coffee. This comes to us from Imperfect Produce, which we've had a subscription for a while, and they take ugly fruit and mislabeled packages and things like that and make it available when it otherwise would have just gone to be food waste. So cool company, Imperfect Foods. Now I think they're called, they used to be Imperfect Produce. I think they're more broad now, Imperfect Foods, but love what they're doing, and glad to be a customer of theirs, especially when they give products like this. This coffee is absolutely delicious. It's right up in my sweet spot. Although it says milk chocolate, mandarin, honeysuckle. I don't love chocolate, but I don't really taste the chocolate in this. And I had a little dab of peanut butter with it, and it just enhanced everything. So it's interesting how just subtle, just a little bit of food could change the taste that are pronounced through the coffee. So fun to play around with that. If you don't do that, give it a shot. Let me know. So, oh, wait a second here. We are on Future Festival. That's what's going down. All right. So just a second. For y'all that are on YouTube, I'm going to switch over the Instagram feed here to get out of Future Fest, which is coming up, so we can talk about it real quick. But we really need to be on the Fourth Sector. Get onto the Fourth Sector account. I don't know why. Just discard that. Who cares? All right. Sorry. This is slowing things way down. Didn't even realize. We'll drink some more of this coffee. Can't believe I just did that. But here we go. We're going to go live again right now. And then everybody that's going to watch the replay on YouTube is going to be like, what the heck is going on? But let's see. Here we go. And we're going live. Hey, we're live again. It's the second time. Hey, let's see if we can get... I was wondering why the list of usual suspects were not up here when I was sending out my notifications. Well, that's why. Because I totally messed it up. Anyway, welcome to all of you that are just joining on or taking a look at this on Instagram. We've been over on YouTube for the last 5 minutes, broadcasting to the wrong network account on Instagram. So anyway, for those that are just checking out on Instagram, this is Sight Glass Coffee, and this is their Blue Boon roast, organic roast, delicious roast, and it's to us from Imperfect Foods. So all that, it's good stuff. Innovation. Let's talk about innovation and experience. So from our perspective, we, for many years now, have had kind of a visual of what some of the components of innovation are. And we use a periodic table as that reference. So we call it the essential table of innovation elements. And so the idea is there's three major sections of that table, and those are fun and easy engagement, entrepreneurial operations, and experiential environments. And so if we just focus on that experiential portion, as I'm gearing up to head down to be a part of South by Southwest for the first time, it's really and a great example of an experience. It lasts over weeks. It's entertainment with cinema, music, food, professional development, innovation, technology showcase. I've never been to Austin, so I'm super excited about that. But Austin already has this amazing energy, and South by Southwest just amplifies it from what I've been told. So super stoked about being able to do that. And so was thinking about experience and what some of those principles of experience that are important for innovation. And when we talk about, hey, Courtney, welcome. When we talk about innovation and experience, it's the experience of being able to create new innovations. It's the experience of the product or service that you're offering to your stakeholders. It's kind of a full spectrum approach to experience, and a lot more focus these days on UI and UX as far as digital experience, what those interactions look and feel like. In the co-working space that we have in Ontario, we talk about a full sensory approach to experience. So it's the music that's on throughout the day, altering those playlists to correspond to different parts of the day. So mid-morning, we get maybe a little more upbeat music to try and give somebody an energy a boost, and the same in mid to late afternoon. It's the smells, the olfactory experience. So we have created our own scent, but it's supposed to be a mix of kind of lemongrass and lavender, just to have a little bit of energy and boost as you come in. And then obviously the visuals, we've tried to create places throughout the entire facility so that everybody feels like their place can be found at least in one section, and that was really important to us. The other part of the coloring of the physical space is where we think people will come and interact for short periods of time. We have much more bright and dynamic colors and posters on the wall and art on the wall. And then in places where we think people want to be more reflective or go deeper into a train of thought, that we have light is brought down, the carpeting is thicker, the sound presence in that area is lower. So it's all about creating these experiences in every one of these spaces that are available. And so when we talk about creating innovation for people, for your employees, for the people that you work with, to have a greater sense of, good morning, Various. Thanks for jumping on. James, what's up, man? Thanks for hopping on. Good to see you. Need to see you in person one of these days. But as we talk about the experience, you really want to focus in and step in, and a word that gets thrown a lot more today than maybe ever before, and which is totally great as long as people are using it the right way, and that is empathy. The difference between sympathy and empathy is experience. That, in my mind, that really is being able to feel, excuse me, being able to feel, no, I'm going to be at South by Southwest tonight, so I'm not going to be there. Normally I would have been. Brene will be there though, so make a point to find her if you can. The Sorry, James was asking if I'm going to be at State of the City tonight, but I will not. The Austin was calling. The idea, though, of experience with creating empathy is you have a deep emotional connection that can be shared or felt that someone else is going through. It may not be the same exact thing, but they have a great ability for connecting and building those deep relationships to understand. Because if we don't understand one another, if we don't understand the people, the stakeholders that we're trying to create the innovations for, if we just have these layers and layers of filter before we actually get to the real problems and solutions that can be provided, then we're going to have a whole bunch of inefficiency in the innovations process and system. So all that experience is right at the very core of how innovation is realized, both in how it's uncovered and delivered inside of an organization and for the key stakeholders that are counting on us. So that's really what I wanted to cover today. Also, our Future Fest event is coming up on Friday, April 22nd. We're still looking for great partners to be a part of that. We're trying to get the word out, get more and more people to come. It's just a great way for people to experience innovation, experience the future in a very tangible way. So we've got professional development, we've got workshops, keynote speaker, we've got a new concept that we've been working on for a long time. It's called the whole brain experience. And it's really an awesome time. Yeah, it happens to be my birthday. It's also Earth Day. So our focus this year, this spring's Future Fest, is on environment. Let's see, Various is asking to join. Yes, I didn't even see that there was a request there. Sorry, Various. You should be able to jump up on in just a second. Hey, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
How's it going?
Good. I was talking about Future Fest. How's that going?
The last I looked, I think we had 30 some reservations or registrations. I mean, I keep saying reservations, no idea why. Yeah, so
Right.
we're still a month and a half out, or a month and a week, I guess. So we hope to crush the numbers of participants that we had last time. We've modified. Yeah, go ahead.
We should get probably 100 out. I'm thinking because every week I'm covering it. Every week we're putting out it in the Weekly Wire Roundup, and I got a good list of probably about 500 people, dude. So
awesome.
All interested in startup stuff. So let's see what happens.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, we learned a lot from the one in the fall. We've pared it down. It's going to be primarily indoors and we've cut the time down. The last one was 16 hours long. This one is going to be 8, I believe. So 9 to 7, whatever that is. That doesn't sound like 8 hours. That's more like 10 hours. But yeah, so Future Fest will be on Friday, April 22nd, all day basically, 9 to 7. We've got a youth pitch competition to cap off the day. We've got the Southern California Supply Chain Meetup that will be the bulk of the happy hour portion of the event.
Right.
And then we've got this concept that I was about to talk about is called the whole brain experience. And we're trying, and this is a help needed also. I'm trying to find outstanding talent, both on the creative side and on the analytical side, to be part of this experience. And what it is a dynamic interaction between the creatives and the analyticals and the audience, and then seeing them work together and what can be created in real time. So that's called the whole brain experience. And we've done a demo of it. just all digital, but we're trying to make this at Future Fest be the first time we actually do it with a live audience. So.
Okay. Well, man, I know you're a busy dude, so I think though that we should be working together more on different things.
Totally, I'm good with it.
I mean, like we literally need to sit down and hammer out maybe a schedule of things that we can do to promote each other. Like literally, I'm gonna be like, I don't mind coming down to your spot at least, once or twice a month, and maybe just doing like a YouTube show or something like that.
That'd be great. And we're also into Riverside multiple times a month right now as we become a community partner at Excite. So we can meet down there also. We're in the process of outfitting the 4th Sector Lounge at Excite. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the sound. Jennifer told me about it. We also, like, I'm building a new website for them right now.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
Yeah. And we for tonight, we'll see what Thursday we have the Founders Night.
Yeah, I know. I can't make it to this one.
Well, you're going to South by Southwest, so
yeah.
That's a big thing, bro.
I'm excited.
But hey, if you would still want to contribute in some way, I could call you after. If you want to still, be on the sponsor, we'll mention you. So
yeah, we could talk after.
Sure. But yeah, this is I'm going to the State of the City tonight. So Ontario, and then I'm going to Corona, State of the City coming up too as well. So,
okay.
We got a lot of people who, I think, in our community, there's some people who are just like locked in, and they're always going to be at different events. And then some people, you got to kind of encourage them,
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's no shortage of events, so prioritizing and being able to get to them, it can be a challenge.
I think, I agree with you, man. I really do agree with you.
But that's where you come in to help people prioritize and highlight those events that are really important for the startups. I love it.
Yeah, top of mind, right?
Well, plus, and then you go to the ones that people can't, and you give a recap. So that's also a really great ad for everybody as well. So keep up the awesome work, man. Love it.
Yeah, no problem, man. But cool. Well, what's your plans for South by Southwest?
I've never been, so I'm gonna suck in as much of it as I can. We're staying right in downtown, and just gonna make a go at it. So.
You ever been to Austin?
Never.
Dude, Austin is the bomb. I'm from Texas.
I know you are.
Austin is my party town, bro. I used to drive to Austin every weekend when I was in college. So, like, you're gonna love it, man. Eat barbecue brisket. That's all I say. Eat some type of barbecue brisket, bro.
It's gonna be hard for me to eat anything but barbecue brisket. But I did hear about this awesome ramen place that's in Austin, and they do like non-traditional ramen.
What?
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can find that out.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, Austin is the city, man. That's everything's going on over there, man. It's so dope.
Yeah,
it's so dope.
I've barely heard anything bad. The worst thing that I've ever heard about Austin is that the people that were there 15, 20 years ago can't believe how much it's grown and don't like how much it's grown to a certain extent. But I think you'll always have that when there's that kind of change.
It does have a slight bit of a homeless problem too, though. So it's not that bad, but it does. It does have a little bit. I don't think anything really bad about Austin. There's sometimes they got some weird things going on there for Texas.
Texas, keep it weird is one of their slogans, isn't it? It's kind of like Portland.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, dude, I dropped my phone.
We just went on a roller coaster ride with various.
Yes. Keep it weird. That's the saying for Austin. That's so true. Yep.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Cool, man. Thanks for having me on, dude. I'm glad.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on. We do this every week, so whenever you want to jump on, feel free. It'd be good to just have these types of conversations for everyone to see and hear what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely, dude. I'm gonna start doing it. I stay up super late, which is that's my fault.
Yeah, I'm just the opposite.
Oh, so you go to bed early, wake up early.
Yeah, I'm up at maybe 5 a.m. every morning at the latest. This morning was a little bit later,
that's good.
But
that's good. Yeah. Nah, you're a morning person, and I try to be a morning person, but yeah.
I never used to be. 3 kids maybe does that. I don't know what it is, but
that's probably it. That's probably it. Like my schedule goes with my obligation. So like most of my obligation is that like I'm usually talking to other contractors. Like I have some contractors in Ukraine, Italy. I have a contractor in Ukraine, contractor in Italy. She's in Western Ukraine, so
it's all right.
Bombed, but
yeah.
Yeah, her city got bombed, but she's good. And then I got contractors in India, of course, because India is the biggest place to get contractors from.
Yep.
So got about 9 people that I work with. So
got it. Well, awesome.
Yeah, but that's my latest schedule.
Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's any other events. I mean, just as far as Riverside goes, next month, April is Innovation Month for the county. The city's also participating. So tons of activities and stuff going on. We're still talking with Jennifer about maybe doing a talk in support of one of the events that'll be there, just about innovation and how to unlock it for everybody. So
I think there was also mention of some type of reception for startups that are happening.
Okay.
And then probably reception for startups from the incubator, and then after that, some type of soiree. So I don't think she locked that in. I don't think she was mentioning. She was like, "Hey, if you want to help us put this on as well, that'd be cool."
Got it.
So I mean, because Founders Night, she was like, "Could you do it in April?" And I'm like, "Well, it's we're only trying to do it once per quarter, and then March is the time we're doing it."
Yeah, you miss the first quarter if you wait till April.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, and so we just like we're gonna do it just to stick to our goal.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, maybe we could help do some type of different event. So I don't know.
Sounds good.
That's what we're looking at. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much, Various, for jumping on, and keep doing the awesome work you're doing at Start Empire Wire. Love it.
Yeah, man. Cool. Same for you at Port Sector, man. And take some video, dude, to show us.
I will.
What South by Southwest is what's happening there, man.
Sounds good. Will do for sure.
All right, bro. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Various. Bye. All right, y'all. So I think that's probably about everything for this week. Various, thanks for jumping on. Really appreciate it. Does anybody, before we jump off, anybody on that wants to ask a question, want to talk about any specific innovations or entrepreneurship challenges that you're having, success stories you want to share, any of that? We're here to be supportive and help you get through those things. That's what this weekly conversation is all about. So thank you, everybody. With that, we'll call it good. Have a great week. Excited to talk a little bit about South by Southwest next week. And as always, if you have topics that you want us to feature on the weekly show, let us know, and we'll make it a priority to talk about those things. So have a great time. Later, y'all.